At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Acrisure. For Daryl Patterson, now to return. Uh-oh, it's a fumble on the opening kick. And they steal it back on the return. Neither offense has even taken the field yet, and already, Brock, a massive swing in this contest.
Yeah, think about it this way, kid. If we didn't have the coin toss before the game and one team got the ball to start both halves.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. And no return, as this is going to be a touchback. And with our new kickoff rules starting this year, the ball only comes out to that 20-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. This finds Austin complete. And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give the quarterback a chance.
Offense up to the line fast. Play action on 1st down. He throws a bullet down the left sideline. He's got it inside the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Throwing on 2nd and 8. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this forward to the 6.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Has it in close. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Chris Boswell for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Steelers start off well to tie things 7-7. Now Boswell on to send this away. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
They've got first down from the 31. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they face second down. Here's Mahomes. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He sends this one to the end zone. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Toward the sideline, and he's got Metcalf. And he gets up close to the 25 before going out of bounds. Up to the line, and they're set. First and 10. Here's a throw. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Throwing it again here. Escapes out to the left. He can run it. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Catch is made down the right sideline. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Warren, and he bowls through the defense for a touchdown. The Steelers parlay the interception into points. Going after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Finds his man Rice. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They go play action. It's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. He takes it himself. 2 yards on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Excellent job by the quarterback to get away from trouble. Get a solid gain, get the first down, and get yourself out of bounds. Not exactly the way you draw it up, but no one's coming away disappointed by that end result.
Finds his man. It's Worthy. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
From the 46. Hauled in by Rice. And he's taken down at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10 now from the 30. To the air, Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr.
Not a lot of one-play swings bigger than that one right there. That throw looked destined for 6, and instead, well, it gets intercepted by the defense. The only way to get bigger is if he somehow returned it 100-plus yards for 6 the other way. But what a gigantic swing of emotion.
And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Christian Fulton, the one to bring him down. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw now. Got Washington. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Pass play coming here. He lofts it deep left. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing from the gun. Caught by Freiermuth. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to start a good debate sometime, kid? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what. These tight ends of today, the way they can run, great tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
That's 16 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down. Trying the left side with Warren. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs of that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers looking for a score before halftime. Here's 2nd and 5. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Chased out to his right. That hit affected that throw, and it sails out of bounds, incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it's second down coming up. They'll throw it. Finds a seam down the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Steelers first down. From the red zone now. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
Austin's there to haul it in. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, and sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
First and goal, Warren. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Give him a couple on the run, and it's now second and goal. Now motion him out of the backfield. Throwing on second and 3. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. This guy has been a nightmare to deal with all season, Brock. And I'm not just talking about the ground game. He actually just set a new single-season record for receiving touchdowns by running back with that one.
Pretty awesome. You're already worried about stopping these guys on the ground. That's a full-time job in of itself. But oh, by the way, he's also one of the best pass catchers and the top option in the passing game.
Yeah.
You create mismatches with a weapon like this, and he just set an all-timer.
That one right down the middle. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. Looking to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Patrick Queen in to pick it off. Oh, man, Brock, somebody, those other leaders on that sideline, they've got to sit him down and calm him down. 3 consecutive drives now where he's thrown an interception.
Yeah, this defense is just all over him, seeing every throw, anticipating these routes before they're even run. When he's dropping back to throw, and I know this feeling, it's horrible as a quarterback. It feels like there's 20 defenders out there on this defense.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return.
He's got it deep downfield. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The the Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
They're out and set, first and 10.
Let's go now.
They go play action here. That one's cut along the left sideline. Give him 30 yards on that one. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
You know, Kate, it is so hard on these defenses to try to keep an eye and monitor on these running backs when they leave the backfield, especially if he's waiting to chip a defender or delays on the start of his route. He's really an underrated part of their overall passing game.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he can take the lid off a defense at any time.
And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Steelers first down. Now a give to Warren, coming right. And he'll turn this into a solid gain, down to the 14. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing. You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost an interception, and that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13.
A 13-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
Looking for a throw here. It's caught Metcalf. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. And this one won't get close. They make the stand and force that turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short fields, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's 6 the other way.
So after some careful consideration, they're going to go ahead and decline the penalty.
Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Darius Slay with the stop. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Here's Mahomes now. Fits it through the middle. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Completes this one to Rice. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Second down run by Pacheco. Still has room inside the 15. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs shrinking the lead some in the third. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. So great work by the running back there, Brock. Found just a little bit of space, and he took advantage all the way for 6.
Big time. I mean, so big time. You know, and you hear running back coaches, Kate, say this. They'll say slow to explode through. And he explodes all the way for the touchdown.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Patterson now to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful return. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This finds Austin complete. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. They get 13 on the pickup. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
He's keeping it. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down, that's a big bonus for the quarterback.
On 1st down, Warren. Across midfield to the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. It's a pickup of 26. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate.
First and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And that will set up 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, he looked like he'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Now Boswell on to send this away. He's going to field this at the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Risky throw to the sideline. They're lucky that defender didn't keep on going down the sideline there. It's going to be 2nd down. Here's Mahomes. Finds his man. It's Worthy. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down. Now give left side. Escapes a defender. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Play action, Mahomes. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
1st and 10, ball set up at the 48.
43.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they pick him off again. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And the Steelers are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception.
I don't know how many you could have next to you, Kate, that have been in this spot before, okay? I have thrown 5 interceptions in the game, and it happened to be our rivalry game back in college. It was one of the most humbling, horrific experiences of my life. Please, Coach, take this player out. We do not need to see another...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here.
A loss of 7. Brings up 2nd.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Catch made by Austin. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Okay, ready?
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
70 Lions.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. He finds him beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They go for it on 4th down and get it in a big way, 25 yards there. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. Buys time, rolling right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Pass taken in by Freiermuth. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd.
Looking to throw on 3rd. Warren's got it, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that third down?
That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Chiefs trying to make it look a little nicer on that scoreboard. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Trying to set this up quick.
Hey, 43.
1st down throw, Mahomes. On target to Worthy. And he'll get it up to the 27.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
From the 27. Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Yellow.
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Throwing again, Mahomes. Finds his man Rice. And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Well, Brock, the fans, all right, here we go, Steelers.